and gentlemen, fellow delegates, and my friends in Thailand. Welcome to Ttaic. I'm Annie, and I'm very pleasant and honored to declare the closing and award ceremony open. And we are very delighted to invite the representative of the Industrial Development Bureau, Zheng Hualü, the Director General of IDB, to give us his opening remarks.
The representative of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Thailand, Zheng Yuan-tong, the Digital Minister of Executive Yuan, Audrey Tang, General Manager of the Ttaic, Matrix Zhang, Professor CSIE National Cheng Kung University, Rongxian Jiang. Ladies and gentlemen, and the distinguished guests, thank you for all of you to being here today. On behalf of the IDB Industrial Development Bureau (MOEA), I am much delighted to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Taiwan AI College (Ttaic). In order to prevent the coronavirus disease, people avoid physical contact with others this year. Our AI Go program, AI New Generation Talent Training Program, cooperates with Ttaic to set up Ttaic, which provides a different experience of learning AI through online courses for the senior managers and the entrepreneurs to help them in digital transforming. Today's graduation ceremony shows the importance Taiwan and Thailand attach to AI talent training. We believe that through this new teaching model, Taiwan and Thailand will have more opportunities for knowledge exchange and industry cooperation in the future. First of all, we would like to thank Zheng Yuan-tong, the representative of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Thailand, for his efforts to promote the establishment of the Ttaic. We noticed the need of Taiwanese entrepreneurs in Thailand, and he hopes to use Taiwan's experience to assist in the digital transformation of the Taiwanese companies. Ttaic was initially expected to enroll only 30 students, but the number of first-time applicants reached 728 under his vigorous promotion. An average of about 150 students participated at the same time during our live broadcasting, and about 40 went online courses at the same time during the live period. Compared with the Asian country, Taiwan has the advantage of talents and a complete industrial chain in the development of AI. Thailand 4.0 had been actively promoted by the government of Thailand. The key policies of Thailand 4.0 was aimed at robotics and automation, AI, digital economy, and biotechnology, and others. Thailand 4.0 and Taiwan's 5+2 major innovative industries policy can complement each other in the cooperation between two countries, and it will create win-win opportunities. Learning should never be stopped. Although the coronavirus continues to affect our daily lives, Ttaic's 30-hour program covers medicine, agriculture, retail, manufacturing, financing, and other diverse industries. Many top professors and expertise in the field of AI were invited to share their experiences so that our students can learn AI applications from different case studies at home. Ttaic's innovative model has received attention from the new media through online Q&A between teachers and students. Courses are no longer teaching but interactive. Coupled with facilitator, it made the teaching more lively, like a concert. Last week, we invited students to use what they learned to share digital solutions to the others. The results of this competition will also be announced later today. I wish the students all good results. Ttaic helps companies and senior managers to master business opportunities with AI technologies and has successfully demonstrated the results of cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand. I would like to thank all participants for their efforts in helping us make this program possible. Another one will open for this course, and we will create more opportunity applying this innovative teaching model to other Asian countries to show Taiwan can help and our strengths of AI. Let me hereby declare the Ttaic program officially finished. I hope you all enjoy yourself tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks to the Director General of IDB, and it's my pleasure and so honored to be here and learning with all of you. And now let's welcome the representative of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Thailand, Mr. Zhen Yuan Tong.
Sawadee Minister Audrey Tang, Director General Lu Zhenhua, Director General Cai Yichang, General Manager Matthew Zhuang, teachers, all students of Ttaic program. It is my great pleasure to witness the online graduation ceremony of the first prestigious program of Taiwan Artificial Intelligence College, Ttaic. I would like to extend my congratulations to all students intensively participating in this program for 30-hour classes of almost 2 months. You are very lucky to equip yourself with such promising skills to overcome the current challenging crisis of the COVID-19 pandemic. You make it and you deserve it. Ttaic is the first cooperation program between Taiwan and Thailand to cultivate very precious talents of artificial intelligence in terms of theory as well as application techniques to different industries, including manufacturing, medical, financial, and agriculture. These skills are highly demanded by many industries in Thailand as well as in Taiwan. Ttaic is a very good example to create a win-win opportunity for both Thailand and Taiwan. All graduation students with this AI competency will play a very important role in the future development of the Thailand 4.0 industries and serve as a cornerstone to bridge industry cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand. Particularly, I wish your skills learned from the Ttaic can be immediately applied to medical and industry cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm very sure that all of graduation students are competent with AI skills and will skilled in undertaking this task to bring benefit to both Thailand and Taiwan. Good luck to you. Thank you very much for all your attention and wish you and your family be safe and healthy. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much, Dr. Tong. And now everyone, please join me in welcoming the representative of Taiwan AI, Audrey Tang, the Digital Minister of Executive Yuan.
经济部工业局吕局长郑华、驻台湾经济文化办事处同代表郑源，以及台湾、泰国两地的学员们，大家好！很高兴今天能够用远距的方式来参加台泰人工智慧学院结业式和颁奖典礼。今年我们全球受到疫情的影响，国际间多数的交流活动都因此而暂停。但是台湾的防疫工作受到了全球瞩目，这个当然不只是因为我们政府的超前部署，而是包含公民社群、学术机构、新闻媒体等等这些跨部门的全社会动员协作模式，这样子让彼此及时提供最新的资讯，才能够有良好的防疫表现。台泰 AI 学院的设立，也就是新形态的跨国交流模式。我们经济部工业局的 AI Go 计划，不只培育台湾的人才，提出技术的解决方案，更协助在国外的各位台商企业跟高阶主管们学习 AI 新知，透过课程，大家一起来尝试解决产业的数位转型议题。台泰 AI 学院在此之中就是最好的成果之一。即使我们因为疫情的影响，暂时没办法当面的交流，但是透过远距的教学，有老师线上出题，学员线上及时回答的机制，让学习不止于单方的传授，更有多方的协作、多方的讨论。在我看来，台泰 AI 学院的课程不限于教学，比较像是台泰双边的交流平台，一方提出产业的痛点，另外一方竭尽所能给予解答。透过双向的互动，激发各种各样的可能性。我认为台泰 AI 学院的跨国教学平台输出的不是只有我们的 AI 知识，更有台湾促进共好的永续发展思维。恭喜大家完成这次的课程，也预祝我们的获奖学员未来在 AI 领域能够更上一层楼。相信未来台湾跟泰国在 AI 的领域更会有更多共同合作的成果。谢谢大家。
Thanks to Audrey, she has a great contribution to Taiwan on building the online system for Taiwanese to purchase facial masks in this emergency period of time. And last but not the least, he is one of our students in Ttaic and learning with all of us from the first class to now. Let's welcome the representative of Ttaic, Ttaic Zheng, General Manager Ttaic, Thailand. Welcome. Hi, Ttaic. Thank you, Matrick. And once again, it is a great pleasure and a rare privilege for me on behalf of Ttaic to express thankfulness for the opening remarks from all of the representatives. And also, it is our pleasure to invite Professor Rongshen Zhang from CSIE National Cheng Kung University to share beyond online AI cross what and how, which is a hot topic about coronavirus in next session. So let's take a 5-minute short break, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here. My name is Jonathan. I will be your guest tonight, and we have 30 minutes to see all of your tonight's course. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. Okay, so this is going to be my slide tonight, and I'm sure all of you have been go through the whole online course for several weeks. So tonight, I'm very happy to share with you something that beyond the AI course. In other words, what is it and how to do that? I came from National Cheng Kung University in Taiwan, and I'm also the affiliate professor in the University of Washington at Seattle. So tonight, I'd like to share with you some story about my first slide. So basically, A Tale of Two Cities. I'm sure most of you have been watch this or read this novel from Charles Dickens several, 100 years ago. Well, I hope that I've used a correct Thailand correct in the right hand side. So basically, from the left, you can see the Bangkok. And from the right part, you can see this is Taipei, Taiwan. And those are very similar country and very nice sightseeing. And also, we share the same village as well. So, well, you can see the nice countryside, and also you can see this from my hometown, Tainan, South Taiwan. So besides this, I would like to share with all of you about something that we have been working with, this some of collaboration from our hospital between Taiwan and Thailand. For sure, you know the Mihaido University, and we do have several professors working in National Cheng Kung University, and that is president of Mihaido University in Thailand, and also several of the professors from Taiwan was invited to deliver speech at several hospitals and universities as well. I'm sure you also see the Dr. Tong there, and the president of NCKU, and the president of Mihaido University as well. And we all know that we're suffering from the COVID-19. Several countries suffering from the lack of surgery mask. Also, some countries lack of the medical equipment or medical resources. So this is one of the examples that between the two countries. Well, our faculty here design a kind of true face and social interaction in order to make the people can have the same, contact each other, and they can still, keep social. If they don't keep beyond the social distance, they can do the social interaction as well. So you can see that in the photo, the doctor right there, and he's wearing that kind of safe wear as well. So this is a very typical example and research collaboration between those two countries. I'd like to introduce this as the first example that I might like to share with you later on about the detail between the research faculty members in Taiwan and some of the researchers in Thailand, and they have a strong and very tight collaboration. They share the same data and they share the same resource as well. So first of all, I'd also like to give a short introduction about myself. I'm a computer scientist, and I work in several medical research areas such as stem cell aging and epigenetic regulation, basically. And also, because I also work in the hospital as well. So I'm very interested in some kind of cancer treatment, something like a prostate cancer, liver cancer, ovarian cancer, or even breast cancer for ladies. So those are my research interests. I would like to make the link between my interest and why I would like to share with you about the AI and the future. I'm sure that the young fellow right here, and some of you might be engineer, and some of you might be a researcher or even the technician from any other kind of company. You learn these things about AI already, and now I'd like to share with you some idea about the AI and beyond the definition of the AI. You guys can take a look at the Google and see what is the AI. But I would like to share with you about we know the market right here for healthcare applications so far. It's like a boom. 5 years ago, no one believed that currently the AI was have such a strong capability to help industry, even though to transfer the current situation from the range from industry, from the manufacturing, from business, or even from different research domain. And tonight, I would like to focus on give you the idea about for a healthcare application. There's so many different possibilities. You can see the whole market investigate jumped from the $634 billion to that almost $7,000 billion. You can see this is a big event that is focused on the AI and healthcare as well. So a couple of years ago, the ex-president of the United States, Barack Obama, he mentioned about maybe our next generation, we are going to have the right treatment for right person at the right time. In other words, currently for all of the medical practice right now is still in the very, very early beginning. They use the AI to improve the quality of the healthcare, such as precision medicine. That is the whole focus for that. I'm sure you've been heard about that idea. And for precision medicine, you can see from the idea where I work from the University of Washington Institute for System Biology. Dr. Li Hu, he just gave the idea of a P4 medicine. I'm sure you have heard that before, for predictive, for personalized, and preventive, and even participatory. So those are P4 medicine. This is the future of the precision medicine. You can see it's not just for currently treatment for cancer patient, for example. It's about how the people can get the right treatment at the right time. So this is the idea for precision medicine. And for sure, for this page, you guys can see the 43 major players in the world: United States, British England, and China. You can see that start from 2015, and how much money they spend there for their national budget. For example, for United States, they launched a national cancer moonshot. That is only, can think about that's only 4 years ago. The country spent $1.7 billion US dollar. Want to spend the whole kinds of those and focus on just precision medicine. What is the foundation? AI. You are right. That's exactly the AI can do for that precision medicine. For British government, later on, a year later, they claim they are going to have a $9.3 billion US dollar to focus on the nation budget for precision medicine. And the point is, they are not like the United States to focus on the real pharmaceutical company. They are going to focus on the personalized medicine. In other words, they thought in the future, everybody should have the privilege to use their personalized medicine. Something like one day you might get a 3D print pill or 3D printed drug on your hand, and then you take that medicine, particularly for your own disease, or even that disease, different people may have a different variety, but for individual, they can get this kind of treatment. And a year later, for Chinese government, they launched an even bigger project. That's called the 13-5 years project. You probably heard that before, because China has a lot of strong allies nearby the Asian. And the joint of the China government, they decide to launch $9 billion US dollar, particularly focused on the precision medicine. So you can see there's a lot of giant company from the China. They are very interested in this government project. So you can think about a couple of years later, something like a Baidu and something like some huge company like Tencent, they are going to get bound into this project's outcome. And precision medicine has become a real. So this is the idea for a precision medicine initially in AI language. Obviously, we know that for a person, when they get sick, they have to find a cure. For example, COVID-19 right now, the whole world is suffering from lack of vaccine. And a lot of pharmaceutical companies, they decide to invent or they decide to develop a new vaccine for the people who confirm for COVID-19. However, you know how long is the process that from original design to that pill or for that treatment to the market. So the treatment and the cure, and then also the diagnosis, the last part for that is prevention. So we know for an AI language, I'm sure you guys are probably most of engineers. So I don't talk about too much about this kind of medical term, but I would like to share with you the idea about how you can take advantage of something that you learn from this online course, something like data analytics, something like data mining, something like statistic data process, and integrate those tools together as a platform to do this kind of idea, or even for prevention or for diagnosis. So those are, for example, you can do that early diagnosis if you get a chance to know how terrible are those diseases together, and then you can do predictive analytics. So those are some ideas that you probably heard from this online course before. So tonight I would like to share with you, it's not like just only about the AI language. I would like also give you a bigger picture tonight. Something like you heard about the Angelina effect. She is a brave woman, and I'm sure she makes the tough decision is because of she understands that she got a terrible gene mutation in her body, and she makes the decision, a very hard decision. She's the best person that I know before that she make a decision to encourage more woman to do the genetic test before they let this mutation, gene mutation that could hurt their body in the future. And also, this is a second example for ex-President Jimmy Carter. You probably know him before. And a couple years later, he got cancer. Start from skin cancer, and that cancer become meta. You know, the meta means transfer to other organs. And then the terrible thing is, because there's no cure for that yet. And a couple of very smart scientists, they came from the company called Merck. It's an international pharmaceutical company, and the company designed a new drug called Ttaic. And that drug is famous of their immune treatment. And that treatment helped a lot of people right now. That includes the ex-president Jimmy Carter, and help him to fight for his the brain tumor. Actually, his brain tumor has been transferred from the skin to some other places anyway. And so this is a good example too. And also that we all know that for currently the growth of healthcare data, you probably know that the giga, and you probably heard about the mega, giga, and this is something I'm talking about is exabyte, and something that in the year of 2020, in the whole world, the healthcare related data has become like something like beyond your imagination. So tonight, I would like to share with you something like, as soon as we know the data is available, those healthcare data, and also what are we going to do use those data? So that is the answer, my first question. How to do that beyond the AI online course? You learn something from the online course already. I'm sure you probably already get your feet wet and go do something about neural network training, go do something about the deep learning algorithm in that agriculture application or in industry as well. So I'm sure you probably right in the middle of the transfer your technology, learn from the online course to the real stuff. So this is the idea from MIT professor, Penland. He's a very smart guy, and he mentioned about data is the real goal. I'm sure you agree with him. I do agree with him. So, but how to use the data carefully and accurately, and then we can create a lot of different things to help the society to improve how you live and how you work. That is the core purpose for those data, information, and so on. So also that you probably is a person that sees that right in the middle or in the front page of the AI. You think about, well, I learned something from the online course now, so what's next? So what are you going to do next? Here's something that I would like to share with you. Okay, again, an example from the medical, because I work in the United States for several years. I know the big medical problems in the United States is there's a lot of misdiagnosis there, and there's a lot of misdiagnosis there, and there's a lot of false positive there. And the most terrible things, there's a lot of unnecessary diagnosis there. However, how can we help the medical doctor or physician to simplify their work, or even how to assist them to do diagnosis and how to reduce the misdiagnosis rate, or even how to improve their quality of the work. So those are something that some engineer like you guys can do. Actually, so far, I was the chief information officer in the hospital, the major hospital in Taiwan. I have more than 100 engineers that work in the hospital. So we have a lot of typical example to use in the hospital to help physicians to improve their quality of care, to improve the current situation of the a lot of mass of data and a lot of data analytics in the hospital. So those are something that tell you about the limitation of the currently therapy. So you will see in different countries. For example, I just take this example from South Korea, and this is the slide that I obtained from their professor from the South Korea, and they mentioned about this is necessary for AI software can do something to help physicians to improve their current situation, or even can help nurse can help those assistant medical technician to improve the quality of care for patients in hospital. So this is for FDA's viewpoint. You can see start from 2017 and 2018 and 19 until currently. There's a lot of medical image app have approved by the FDA. So you can see the range from the clinical product, the deep learning algorithm to do the MRI scan from their heart, and also something that can, from the cardiacs for heart disease, use MRI measurement, or even there's a lot of image X-ray and chest X-ray, or even PET, P-E-T, PET image. That is in the hospital. And I'm sure that you have parents at home, and you have your uncle, your auntie, he or she might be suffering from some kind of disease or even cancer. And then how those treatments can reduce their pain, and how those early diagnosis can help them to relieve their concern about some terrible disease. So those are something that that's our hope in the future. And years ago, which is last year, Stanford University from the United States, they opened the largest public data set for image process. And then that came from 65,000 of patients came from Stanford University. And the data set has a lot of observation. You can see from pathologist's viewpoint, something no finding, and something that's long lesion, and something that came from, could be pneumonia, etc. So the purpose for them to open this data set is to let more AI experts or even computer scientists, they can get involved in this kind of medical data analytics. I'm sure some of you could become this little helper. After you take this online AI course and you heard about medical application and you learn the CNN, deep learning, and even you know how to do the statistics for this. So those are very important. And this is another example that you can see from the X-ray from the chest. and then the AI is able to detect what kind of disease could be. For example, let's take this example. You can see from this pleural effusion could be get almost 50% of probability. So that is very interesting, and that could help the doctor do a lot of fast diagnosis and even to do the e-alert. So I will bring you to the other interesting, which is the COVID-19 Global Hackathon. This is the subject for tonight's talk. I would like to share with you how we did that before, and I would like also to share with you how important this hackathon and for us. We all know that the COVID-19 makes several countries suffering from their medical resources, and not to mention about how many people die and how many people confirm as the confirmed case. We all know those are very sad stories. However, I'm a computer scientist. I can do something and I can make a difference. So this is the reason I organized a team to join this hackathon, this global hackathon. And as you can see, there's more than 175 countries participating to join this hackathon. And then there's more than 1,500 projects has been doing for this hackathon. And we are very proud to announce tonight to let you know our team, MedChecks, right in the middle you can see, has been selected as the winner of this global hackathon. And this COVID-19 global hackathon was organized by WHO and Facebook, Microsoft, Google, and so on. You can think about there's 18 different technical giants from the United States and from Europe, and even the company you probably heard about, Twitter. They even as the supporter of this global hackathon. And then we have only 4 days to take advantage of the data and think about how we can do for this hackathon project. And we have 4 students from Taiwan, and we are very proud to be the winner of this hackathon. And then I'm going to show you tonight what we did at. So this is Medical X. I'm sure that if you're interested, you can see from the detail, you can Google and see that this is open source. We developed an X-ray, a quick chest X-ray screen tools. And we also open everything to public. So you can see it's been only 4 weeks, not very long time, but we have more than 1,000 physicians and doctors that use of this app. And you can see that from Hong Kong, from Taiwan, from so many different countries, physicians. Even from Thailand, you can take a look at that right in the middle. I'm sure those two medical doctors come from the major hospital from Thailand. And then in the right-hand side, you can see how many countries doctors, they take advantage of this chance to use our tools. And also, this is something that I would like to share with you. You can see from our tools. This is very good and fast tools that as soon as the physician, he or she doesn't have enough time and she just don't know how to diagnose it. It could be a pneumonia. Take an example of some country like India. I'm sure for their radiologists, they probably suffering from enough radiology in some rural countryside. And then this will be a very good free tool for them to, when they just took X-ray, they can just send this out to our website, and then we just tell them exactly what part of the lung has been some kind of infection, and what part of the lung could have a serious, could let the medical doctor take a look at in detail. So this is something that in our hackathons, the project. And also, I would like to share some idea to you about those golden key for success. For sure that from the previous project, you know, we developed a very early stage of X-ray screening tool. And then we also sent out for our radiologists to take a validation based on our image from our hospital. And then we train the deep learning neural network for this, the background machine learning algorithm to fast and quick identify some hot zone area for them to detect where could be the possible pneumonia happen there. So those are something that I've been doing. In the future, we'd like to open this to the market to let more people to have the chance to use our tool, to use this platform to do the fast screen, to detect the possible pneumonia candidate for those areas where they don't have enough radiologists to help them to read this image. So those are the idea that we developed this. So for sure, tonight I would like to encourage more engineers to involve this kind of pilot test. And I would also like to invite more people, if you are really interested to do AI application in medical area, this is a great chance to sign it up and to go ahead to take advantage of the knowledge you learn from the online course. I'm sure the AI course provides you so many different of knowledge about the tool and algorithm that you learn from them. And so sure, it's time for you to get involved in this real project. Okay. So in the last 2 pages, I would like also to share with you about a couple of my friends working in Stanford Hospital in San Francisco. And Curtis says, AI will not replace radiologists, but radiologists who use AI will replace the radiologists who don't know how to use AI. So this is a very strong statement for all of the radiologists. So I'm sure those physicians, they already wake up. They already not asleep. They know exactly AI can help them a lot. So they are looking for the AI expert who can help them to do the tool development. And also those radiologists, they are very interested to know you. And they like to hire you as an engineer to work in hospital. And also, they like to share with you about how to use AI to shape the future for medicine. I'm sure this is your best opportunity. So this is Peter says he's from the Stanford too. Well, he said, well, if you got AI, a 30 years old physician who enter the cardiology field, which is, you know that for cardiologists, they care about heart disease, should be as smart as a 6-year-old experienced physician. So those are something that we encourage young physicians in hospital. If they can take advantage of the AI, I'm sure, I can guarantee our medicine could permanently change. And this could be our future. So that's the last word that I would like to encourage all of you, something like you young fellow here, and then you are just like those students from my lab, and some part of students from Taiwan from my lab, and some of my students from the United States, University of Washington. So those are all my students. I'm sure you know that this is a great opportunity for you to use AI to do more. And I'm also sure that tonight I would like to deliver a strong message to all of you. And I hope you are on board of the AI to any kinds of field. Any kind of field, range from agriculture, from plant science, from engineer, from the manufacturer, or even from research field, from medical, and from any kinds of things. Welcome you. And thank you so much for your time tonight. And I'm sure that if you got a few questions, I would like to answer later on, if you allow me to do that. Thank you.
So I believe that everyone in Thailand and also in Taiwan now is standing up and give the professor a big hand, right? Okay. So in TTIC, especially learning is about knowledge providers and learners. It's like a communication bridge. So last time in our class, we have 5 teams volunteers to do presentations on their innovative ideas of AI solutions. So now is the most exciting part, award ceremony. Okay. So the third place in race, let's see, goes to Okay, so the second place in our competition goes to Okay, so the champion in the race goes to who? The champion goes to Basitana Chodanaku. Congratulations! Excellent job. Okay, So we put the presentation video recording on YouTube, and which video gets the most numbers of votes until today, 12 p.m. at noon, will get the popularity award. So this most popular award goes to which team? Goes to Basitana Chodanaku. Wow, congratulations again. Whoa! Congratulations. So now let us welcome Yi Changcai to help us to give the prize and the certification. It's he is our Vice President and Director General.
Yes. Welcome everybody. Today is a good day for the final of AI course.
Okay, so we will invite our TA to represent all of the awardees. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and we will have the crystal prize and the certificate. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And all of the prize and the certificates you
Oh,
saw.
it's most important.
Yes.
Yes.
I think I need some background music.
Also have some
Is there any
souvenir.
background music for
Oh,
our
AI Go.
champion? Yeah. Okay. Say cheese. Yay. Congratulations again.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the prize and the certificates we will email to Thailand to the awardees. So I need the image of the airplane. So now let's imagine. Yeah. Thank you, our airplane. Thank you. So I think because we get along. We get along well, and in this 30 hours course, we haven't seen each other. I mean, I don't see you, so I want to invite all of you to open your camera, and we will have a picture. Okay? Yay! Please open your camera. And we will show the gesture like this. You can make a cross because you will have the neighbor, your classmates, all of the students. Yeah, okay. So you can make the cross here, and we will have like a half of the heart. Yes, and then you can see the yeah. Wow, I would like to join all of you. I should move here or move a little bit. Okay. Can you open the camera? Because now we're taking picture. I think it's a very good, like a souvenir for me. Yay! So I think we can say I love Ttaic. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I love Ttaic. Yay! Okay, so Gabriel, why don't open your camera? Oh, okay. Now we have a bunch of people, so let's take one more picture or maybe 2 more. Okay, guys, are you ready? Woo, yeah. Okay. Dr. Pasid, you need to, like, this is the heart, and make it in the half and cross. And you will have, because you will have the neighbor, it's your classmates, and then you can make the whole heart. Oh my goodness, so hilarious, but I love it. Okay, Okay, can someone take the picture for all of us? Are you ready? Once again, I love Ttaic, see, cheese. Or you can say, I like facilitator Annie. I love you too. Okay, good. We're good now. So I need the remote. The remote. Yeah, thank you. Now I'm going to teach you how to get your certificate. Oh wow, so today I'm the presenter. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. No, here. Okay, while we're waiting, maybe we can chat a little bit, leave the message in the Zoom. I can, maybe not now or later, I can check. I got a haircut 2 days ago, you guys can tell. Okay, so after 30 hours class, the most important part, the certificates. Okay, we're trying to fix some technical issue. I don't have laptop or the iPad with I don't have this now, so I cannot type. I cannot chat with you. I mean, I cannot see the message. Okay. But you still can leave the message to me. Oh, okay, okay. How to get? Okay, move here. How to get the course certificate? Let's see. Okay, we have the past standard. Our criteria is the learning progress bar. You need to up to 80%. You can see the bar graph in the bottom. Okay, so after you up to 80%, you can get an online certificate, and the deadline will be 30th in June, and Bangkok time 11:59 p.m. Okay, so step 1, click the Get Certificate button, the green square. Okay, and you can view your online certificate. Okay, step 2, check your name, is it correct or not? And then click the download button to download this online certificate. You can see your name, okay? Very clear. Is it too fast or too slow? You can leave the message and our TA will let me know. Okay. And now, how to, okay, so please download your certificate with a laptop or the desktop computer using Google Chrome as a browser. As phones, tablet, and other mobile devices are not supported in this system. Okay. So if your name is not correct, how to change the name on the certificate? Okay. So update your account name on CrowLab, and then the certificate name will be updated. Okay, step 1, step 2, and step 3. You can see the pictures. So far, so good, everyone? I think you're good. Okay. So, how to confirm which unit is not finished? You need to click Progress button, and then you can check the progress completion list. And then you can see the list right here. Finish, 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 or not. And then please make sure you read the course materials like our PowerPoints, and you watch the videos, our class recording, and then you finish the quizzes. Make sure that you got the correct answers, okay? And then, once again, please remember to download your certificate before June 30th, before 11:59 p.m. in Bangkok time. And about the course, Core Lab will be remains open continuously, so you can review anytime if you want to, or you miss me, you still can go on to the Core Lab, see the class recording to see me, okay? So, okay, I think I finished. Okay, it's obvious. It's time to say goodbye. So on behalf of Ttaic, I would like to thank all the representatives, speakers, participants, students, staff for their interest and efforts in helping us make Ttaic, this 30-hour course, to be possible and successful. So especially those who have taken valuable time from their very busy schedule to attend. So today I would like to say, class dismissed. But before we say goodbye, I would like to invite all of the our staff to come here and say goodbye to everyone. How do you think? Hi, TA. All of the staff to say goodbye. Do you want to come here? I mean, I think everyone would like to see you, okay? But they want to see me the most. to say goodbye to everyone. Well, hey. You can introduce yourself. Hey, director. Hey, yay! So I think we can say something together, right? So the class just started. I think it's Kopunka. I think Kopunka. So how about that? I think we can have a. It's okay. Okay. So now I count to 3, and everyone say Kopunka. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Kopunka. And I hope you have a good day and good night. Class dismissed. Farewell. Thank you. Bye-bye.